Hi everyone, it's Shabby here. I am altering a few jars today. I've done two and I thought I'd just come on and video my third one. I'll show you the two that I've done. So these are just some empty jars that I've got lying around, and these are just I'm sure people use jarred products and you get loads of jars lying around. So these I didn't recycle, I just thought I'd upcycle them for myself. And I've just used loads of scrap pieces of lace that I've got lying around. These are Prima flowers, which I'll show you in a sec. So I'll do another video just to show a close-up of these after this one. But I just want to go ahead and show you how I altered these. So I have got another one of these jars here, and they are quite nice size. And I've also got the lid cap to this one. So what I started off with was this flat lace, and this is the base of all of them. So I'm just going to quickly show you how I put the lace on, and maybe then I'm just going to move you slightly, sorry about that. So I'm just going to get going and get this altering. So it's just a really lovely way of using up a lot of your leftover little pieces. So I'm not going to bother gluing in between here because there's going to be more laces going on, so I'm going to do that after. And I am using my pinking shears for cutting up the edge of the laces, just to give it a nice finish. And then I'm just going to put some more glue on the edge here and wrap this bit around. Careful not to burn yourself. So with the other two, I have used some thick lace, some flat lace and some embroidery lace. So I'm going to do the same with this one. I'm just going to use a variation of different laces, and I have gone for like neutrals and a hint of pink within all of them, which I'll show you in the next video. But I've just picked out some, this is loads of little scrap pieces of lace that I've got. So I've got this piece here, which I quite like. I also like this tea-dyed piece here, and I like this piece of embroidered lace. Got a bit of pink in, so I will use that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and layer this on top of there, and I'm not going to cut it because I like the look of that, like so. And I'm gonna, before I stick it down, I'm just gonna play and see what looks nice. So I can't really see the pink on that, so I might cut this one like that and then add the eyelet trim on the top. I think that looks quite nice like this. I'm so sorry about the lighting, it's so miserable outside, and I don't want to put my light on because it gives it like a yellowy kind of a look, and I don't like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And I always start on the edge where I've glued, so carry on using that particular edge so you don't get lots of messy edges all over. I'm just going to put a bit more glue here. I'm going to double it up like that. Just a quick project, and I enjoy quick projects, especially when I'm quite busy. And then like so, so I'm going to cut the edge off this because I don't need all this excess, otherwise it's going to look quite bulky. And I'm just going to stick this down here like so. That looks really pretty already. Then, like I said, I'm going to use this, but I don't want to double this up because it'll look too chunky. In fact, I can still see some pink if I do it like this. And then this. Let's have a look. No, I think I will definitely cut this up. So I'm going to just have it And thank you everybody for showing interest, whoever shown interest in my challenge that are still running. If you haven't heard about it, please go and check it out. I'll put the link below actually for my challenge. And thank you for the video responses I've already got. I'm loving watching them. In case you've missed it, please check out the link below. But I've been getting inspiration from the videos I've been watching, so maybe I'm going to try and make some flowers myself now. So this piece is going to go like that, and I'm just thinking I might have that rough edge on the top, or do I want it this way? Let's see. I quite like this, and I do want a bit of pearl going around the edge, so just thinking. And I'm using all my scrap pieces of pearl strings, so I think I'll have this one. Maybe I'll add another piece of lace in the middle. So let's just get this sticking down, and then we'll go from there. So this is going to be roughly in the center. So let's start on the edge again, like so. And then this piece I will be gluing down, because this is the center piece and I want it stuck down a bit more. And then I'm going to cut the edge of this off. So easy to do, and they look pretty as well in your craft room. Okay. So that looks quite nice already. And in fact, I want a bit more white on this. So what I'll do, I'll stick this on, the tea-dyed eyelet trim, or eyelet lace rather. I'll put that on, and then I've got this piece of white lace. I think I'll have that in the middle, like so. So there's more layers. So I like that. I'm going to go with that. And I'm going to get a sticking down. Like that. Just a fun projects. And I will show you the others a bit more close up, probably in my next video, because I just want to get this one done and hopefully get a bit better lighting to show you them properly. That's that. That's looking quite nice. And I do want to add my pearls. I'm just thinking, do I want this actually? Because, or shall I have this there and then have the pearls in the middle? Because the other two have got the pearl towards the top. Oh, I'm just thinking, have this here and have another little trim at the top. So I'm just going to have a little rummage in my little pile here. And I can't see anything with a nice edge that's here. No, I'm just thinking if I can have my pearls on the top. I think I can have it like this. That looks just as nice. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. So let's find that edge again and then stick this down. So you can still see all the layers of the different lace and trims. And the fun part is actually going to be on the top when I start showing you what I do on the top. It's going to be a flower with dangles, very pretty. Okay, so that's that. And then my pearls. So this pearl string is slightly thinner than the other ones that I've used, which is fine. So I'm just going to go ahead and just thinking, do I actually need something here just to finish the edge off? But I can't seem to see anything that's catching my eye at the moment. Unless I want to use this piece just to finish the edge off. No, can't really see it. So let's just go ahead and finish it off with these pearls. So find the edge again. It's here. And then put my pearls down. So the other two, one of the pearl strings is white, one's ivory, and this one is like an off-white in a smaller size. So there's a bit of variation in the pearls, and I've tried to use different lace pieces on each one. And then I'm going to put glue on like this. That's coming along really pretty. I'm just going to snip that last one off. Stick it down securely, and that looks really pretty. So that is the altered bit of the jar. Then I've got the lid of the jar, which I'm just going to screw on for now. And then I've got a doily, which is going to sit on top of here. And another thing I've got is I've already tied a few bits and pieces of lace together. And there's some white, some tea dyed, and some like blush pink colour, which is running through all of them. So I'm going to use that. And I've also got a few pearl strings here, which I'm going to be adding as well. Just a few little bits and pieces. So I'm going to put the doily on first. Like that. And then I'm going to put the pearl strings on. So I tend to put the pearl strings on first. So then when I put the flower on top, at least I know there's a few things there gripping the pearls down, like that. Okay, and then these flowers that I mentioned, these are Prima flowers. So I've had 2 packs of these. I've used one of them on the other one, and I'm going to use this one on here. So before I put the flower down, I want to put my lacy bits down. So let's have a little play and see. Probably want it this way, with all the angles. Just going to put a bit more lace, and I am going to trim it off at the bottom once I know what the length I want is. And then my flower is just going to sit on top, and I'm not going to glue it down too securely just yet, because I want to add, like I have done here, I want to add some fluffy texture to the top. So what I've got is a whole piece of like tulle, and all I'm going to do is just cut off little sections. So I'm just going to cut off like a rough square, very rough, like so. I'm going to put it between my thumb and my finger like this, create like a tulip shape, and then I'm going to cut off the edge with my pinking shears, and it's going to give me this kind of like, oops, sorry, this kind of like a rough look here. And I'm going to tuck this here and there under my flower. That's why I didn't secure the flower too much. So it's going to give it a bit more structure, a bit more of a shabby kind of a look. So you can see it's just sticking out the edge there. So I'm going to add a couple of more of these. So just a little section like this, and then have it as short or as long as you like. And then I'm sure we've all got some sort of tulle, or from wedding dresses even. Put a bit here, and you can trim off a bit more of the excess if you don't want so much on there. And I think this one's probably need a tiny bit more. So this is the way I do. I just find it really quick and easy. And then I've got a tiny bit somewhere to grip the glue with. I'm going to put a bit at the front, I think, here. And then just to secure it, a bit more glue. And then I'm going to go around and just add a bit more glue under the doily just to secure it all. So easy and so much fun. And these flowers are really pretty. These are Prima flowers, which I've had for the longest time, and it's called, there's the name, sorry, focus. I'm sorry, it's just not focusing. Oh, there you go. So that's the name of the flowers. So that is it. So I'll show all three of them next to each other, and like I said, you can trim these off, which I'm going to do right now while I am filming. Again, I'm just going to use my pinking shears, and I think that's it. So you want varying lengths of the dangle so it looks nice and pretty. So there's the first, or should I say the last one that I've just done, and these are the different coloured flowers. So one is, this is the darkest, then that one, and then this is the lightest, and these are all Prima flowers, and I'll show you them all next to each other like so. And I think I'll have another video coming up just to show you them in better lighting if I get a chance. You can see they're really pretty, and if I do find another lace, I might add it to the middle of this, because I think these have got more layers. In fact, I've just found a piece. No, I need something a bit smaller, a bit thinner. So if I do find a thinner piece, I'll probably put it in the centre of this one, and then you can see the different pearls. And it's just a great little set of jars to put your embellishments or your goodies in. So they look better standing up, obviously, because they've got the dangles on the sides, and this is how they look. So I love the way they've come out, and thank you so much for watching. So I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.